I want to say Assalamu alaikum to all of you. The subject has already been introduced to you. That's the reason why we are here, and that is the sensitizations that our experts will have to come after this official opening about the ITAX. And we said as yesterday we had a workshop on a similar one that we have conducted at Princess Hotel with members of Chambers of Commerce and other private sector members. Today we are here with you, the private sector at the West Coast region. I believe that we have been doing this kind of seminar for a number of times with different professional bodies and private sector. And the reason is that, as previous speakers have said, we want to carry you along because you are the stakeholders. You are the ones that will be engaging with this system. And it will not be fair for us to do everything on our own at the level of GRA until we get to completion and then we engage you to come and be part of it. To us, that's not the best way. We've been involved in developing different platforms and reforms. For those of you who are close to GRA, you know we have different systems. But every time we bring in a system, the first thing we always do is to engage the private sector, engage our stakeholders, so they understand which directions we are going. And by doing that, they will embrace, they will tend to like what we are doing, and they accept it as their own, rather than GRA imposing systems on you. We always believe that we should engage the stakeholders and tell them exactly what we are up to, and tell them the processes, procedures, the steps, so that at the end of the day, when the systems comes, then it will be accepted by all. This is why we are here today. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, what is ITAX going to give you? What are the advantage of ITAX? We have a system already that is with us, and that is the GamTaxNet that we use to collect the domestic revenue. And we have a Sekuda wall that we use to collect revenue for international trade. Now, what is the reason? Why should we just sit one day and say, we are going to change the GamTaxNet to ITAX? There must be a very good reason. And you should all ask why GRA is intending to do this. We are trying to change this system because we realize that the system that we are using for domestic taxes is a system that is not compatible with what is happening with the rest of the world in terms of being a web-based system. The current system that we are having challenges with that system in terms of interfacing with other systems that we have. And this day and age, everything that we are doing it towards digitalization. Here, when we say digitalization, we want to change our processes and procedures of collecting revenue. Instead of using too much manual, too many human involvement, we want to minimize as much as we can the involvement of our staffs in the process of collection revenue. So that when ITAX comes in place, every one of you, instead of coming to GRA to do your filings, physically coming, bringing files, that's what we don't want. Physically coming to do registrations at our various offices, that's what we don't want. With the coming of the ITAX, you will be given the opportunity to interact with this system at your convenient places, your various offices, even if you are at home. Once you have the password to go into the system, you can do your own registration in various forms. You can do your own filing, e-filing, without talking to any staff of GRA. You can do your payments without talking to anybody at GRA. You can even do your refund claim for your tax refund without talking to anybody. Unlike what is happening now, Each of these items that I mentioned above, you have to go through GRA as we speak to accomplish them. So this is what we want to change, because the best practice in administration, tax administration all over the world, including the developed world, they are all using systems that have a very minimal human intervention. Gambia cannot be left behind, more especially GRA. So this is the reason why we brought you here. This is the reason why we want to make a change from the system of GamTaxNet to ITAS. And we are doing this through the help of the World Bank. The system is fully funded by the World Bank. And the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs is also helping us in the whole process of acquiring this system.